All right, so far so good. How do you feel with what you've done so far? You know, if you had to pay a plumber to change this out, you're probably looking at $250, $225 or so. Okay, and you're doing it yourself. Save that money. Yeah, you're still gonna have to buy a ring, a waxless ring or a wax ring, and stuff, and maybe some caulking if you decide to caulk it. You know, but that's about all you'll have to spend. Okay, so now what's our next step here, Joe? Okay, remember the caulking was down here, so now I want to scrape that off. See there? I'm going to scrape this off as best I can. And I've made a corporate decision that I'm going to go ahead and re-caulk it. Okay? So when I take this off, you can still see a line around it, can't you? So that's going to be my guide when I get ready to lift the toilet back up on here. I'm going to kind of look at that and see what the deal is with that. If I can just kind of line it up with that, I should be able to go right back on the screws. Okay. But before I talk about the screws and all that, see, that's all I had to scrape up. Really, it all looks pretty good actually. Okay. Okay, so before I go and do anything more on that toilet floor, okay, I'm going to come back over to here and I'm going to start scraping this off. Just be careful when you're doing this. Don't take this and start jabbing at it or anything, because you could crack the porcelain here. Okay. And I can clean off the top edge too. Just do, you know, a little bit at a time. Not on a big race or anything, are you? So fast that you're gonna crack your toilet because you have to get somewhere in the next half hour. You thought this was gonna take 15 minutes to do because one of your friends said a plumber did it in about 15-20 minutes. Now all of a sudden you're getting flustered. No, you want a 15-minute job. Don't tackle this and think it's going to take you 15 minutes, okay? Now see, he had a plastic shim in there, see there? Right there. And I know that was out towards the front. That was right there, as a matter of fact. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to shim that up. And I could even save this little shim. It's a little plastic shim. And if you do have shims, you don't want to use wood ones because those are going to get moisture on them. You want to get plastic composite. I've actually have a video where I show how to do it with some metal flashing, and I made some shims out of it because I didn't have any plastic ones available, okay, at the time. And I made it work. And it worked out fine. Okay. So see, all this stuff has to be cleaned off. You don't want to say, oh, I'll just put it back on like that, and then I'll caulk around whatever's missing. No, that's not a good idea. Okay. And I can see pretty thick up front. This is the front part of the toilet, and I don't think I want to go too much further because I can't really see what I'm doing down here, and it's right down against the floor. I want to make sure I clean that off nicely. So see all that? So more than likely I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna flip this toilet around. I don't have any other choice. Okay, that way I can get to the other side. Yeah. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.